Hello everyone and welcome to an EpicDuel mission chain video. My name is One Winged Angel and I haven't done one of these in a very long time. I'm also doing it in a different format because the audience that I am going for with this video isn't the typical EpicDuel players. This is an anniversary event, which means in theory we should be getting players from all walks of the game, or all walks of Arc Entertainment. So that's a lot of people who don't normally play EpicDuel, and so I had to leave more stuff in just to make sure everything's right instead of my normal cuts and jumps and everything. So first thing you want to do is, like I showed, you click on the exclamation point, you find the, you go to events, you click on Caden's Curse, which is the event mission, and that brings you to the mysterious Lore Master. Click on him, accept the mission, and then you proceed to stand here for about 60 seconds doing nothing. I promise you, I cut this down a lot. The first mission is you have to defeat 5 city guards. The easiest way to go about this, and I'll eventually get to it, is there's a level 1 city guard in Central Station. And after standing here for so long, I got tired of it and just cut a warp to it. There's a warp icon, there's a map icon on the bottom row. You click on that, you click Central Station, and then you click City Guard and it warps you directly to him. I got tired of myself standing around and doing nothing, so I cut all of that out. And then you just fight him. You gotta beat him 5 times. I can kill him in 1 attack. I don't know. Well, if you're a new player, that won't be a realistic thing you can do. But it's an easy fight. Just do it 5 times and you're good. Next, you warp back to the Mysterious Lore Master. You have to do data recovery, which is a fetch mission. And you just go the same path that I am going, and you will find yourself a black floppy disk. It was kind of hidden by my bike, which is why I didn't see it right away. And then you just warp back to the Lore Master and you're done. Clicking on the exclamation point allows you to... nose is itchy. Allows you to bring up your current mission that you're working on, and then you can just jump back to the NPC. And then if you click on it again, you can complete the mission. It's slightly faster. I get yelled at a lot for not doing it, because I just like clicking on NPCs. Next mission is at Titan, and you have to get a Yeti burger from a Frost Reaper. And this is where I leave the entirety of map warping in play. Accept mission, click on the map icon, click on the location, which is Frosty Land, and then click on the Frost Reaper. He's level 5, he shouldn't be much of a problem. He very well could be, but if he is, just go fight other players or fight lower leveled NPCs to level up, so he's no longer a problem. I believe the Yeti burger is 100% drop, so you only have to win 1 fight. Otherwise, I got really lucky. Oh yeah. I left in more standing around. Let's artificially inflate my video time by just standing there doing nothing. How's everyone doing? There we go. Next, we go back to the Mysterious Lore Master for another fetch mission. And the science facility is kind of difficult to get to. By kind of difficult, I mean it looks like just part of the background. It is that little building back there. Now for the hardest part of the mission chain. you have to defeat Oz. I know a lot of people were having problems with Oz from reading the forums. He's level 10, he's got a lot of technology. Well, he's got a lot of energy-based attacks. If you're low level, you do, depending on your class, you can invest in early energy drain if you're a bounty hunter. And that'll get rid of most of his damage, but you want to have a high technology and a decent amount of health, and you basically just want to heal, and that's the only thing you should really be using your energy on for this fight. Just so you don't get overwhelmed. Oh, I spent a while talking to the Monkey Kazi. Yep. Did it again. For some reason, my cuts are really off, but I just don't feel like fixing them. They were off, and then they were off, and then they were off, and I just got tired and upset with them, so they're going to stay off. But he just high technology, a little bit of defense, a little bit of health, and just try to outlast him. Make sure your gear is as leveled up as you can, otherwise you're going to be losing stat modifiers, which is not great. You'll be underleveled basically. And if Oz is proving a problem, do PvP, do PvE until you get to a higher level and he no longer poses a problem to you. But level 5, level 6 is very doable for beating Oz. Man, do I enjoy reading. Okay. Next mission is you have to defeat the Desert Guard, which is a fairly forgettable NPC. He's just sitting outside of the... Pop! Stop barking! Is it trash day? I don't know. Something upset him. Could be male. Could be male. Desert Guard level 2. If you've beaten Oz and gotten this far in the mission chain, he should prove no problem for you. And then the next hardest part of the mission chain should be next, if I remember correctly. You finish this, you're all happy. You get a good amount of credits. I wasn't really paying attention to how much you get through this. And next is win 5 PvP chains. Win 5 PvP missions. Yep, it's trash. That explains why he's barking. Dog hates the trash truck. Win 5 PvP fights. I'm terrible at PvP, so it took me about 40 minutes. About 8 minutes a win. Then you have to defeat... After you've done those 5, you should be fine to just defeat Talia, and that's basically the end of the mission chain. Last big thing you have to do. And that's it. Defeat Talia, you get the item. You give the item to the lore master. You also get a ton of credits. Jump to the NPC. Gotta sneeze. And you get an achievement. Achievements are great, they're for rating points, and that means you've completed the event for EpicDuel, and yeah. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I tried to do a different format. I didn't really know what to talk about because I did some terrible editing, but I got to the point where it wouldn't let me edit it any better because the program is just fighting me now, and I'm tired of it, so I'm going to push this out there. Have a good day, everyone. Peace.